So I have 3 bundles of 18-inch body wave hair. This hair is really, really nice. Just look at it right now. Like, it's really nice. It's really soft. It's really thick to the ends. Look at this bundle right here. It's thick to the ends. Look how thick that is on the ends. It's not thin. It's really nice. I really like this hair. So 3 bundles of 18-inch hair. So I already got half of the foundation done. So I have this parted from ear to ear for this half up, half down. So it's parted from ear to ear. This is out. I just separated. And then I have this little slim part going across out to cover her tracks in the back. And then I'm just braiding this down. This is the foundation. Just braiding this down so I can, because I'm going to sew these wefts on. I'm going to sew the tracks on instead of gluing it in. So I always do a nice anchor braid around here so I can sew it around so it'll be nice and flat. So this is my normal braid foundation. It doesn't have to be extra small, extra big, or anything like that for it to lay nicely. But of course it's up to you how you like to braid your braid foundations. But this is pretty much what I do on half up, half down. So I'm just gonna put a little oil on her scalp before I think I'm gonna put a net on. You don't have to, but I like using a net. It just keeps everything in place. And then if I put oil in it, my fingers don't slip as much. But this is just pimento hair oil I got from the hair store. It's nice and light and I like it, and it feels good on the scalp. So I'm gonna just use a weaving net and a mesh net, and I'm just gonna sew that around the back. So when I tell you this hair is really good, it's really good. It is single wefted, so I'm going to keep the wefts doubled. Since it's single wefted, it'll take a little while, so I'm going to keep the wefts doubled since the wefts are very thin. And I'm going to use 2 bundles in the back. And I always sew through the weft. You don't have to if you don't want to. I've never had a problem with like shedding and all that stuff. If your hair sheds and it's through the weft, and it's just not good hair. So I always sew through the weft if I can. Some bundles you can't sew through the wefts because the wefts are so thick. But if I'm able to, I sew through the weft. And on the sides, I bring this up so that the hair just won't be going straight back, that it'll kind of curve to the front a little bit. So I always bring this up on the sides. The wefts are so thin that it lays flat. You don't even have to cut it. So this little braid around here, I'm going to sew this around so you see how flat that lays, just like that. So I left this braid out on purpose just so I can sew this weft around. This track around. So this is what it looks like afterwards. So she is real flat. So when you take this and put this over, It'll blend in really well. It'll be real flat. So I'm just going to use a little bit of pressing oil and hot comb her edges out. And I'm also going to leave out the part where I do the split bang, so you can see just how I parted it right there. And then I'm going to add tracks to it. So to slick her hair up, I'm going to use some Murray beeswax like I always do, and some Pump It Up spritz to set it in place, and then a little edge control on her edges. So I'm just adding 2 pieces of little hair to this split bang because her hair is pretty long, so I just kind of want to fill out the spaces in the front that's not as thick. But I'm not going to add a lot of hair to this, just those 2 pieces on each side. For this bun, I split the hair in half, the last bundle in half, and I'm just using half of the pack for this bun because I don't want the bun to be too thick. So I'm just using hairpins to pin this bun in. You can pin it in different ways. You can use glue, but I decided to just use hairpins in case I wanted to reuse this hair, or she wanted to reuse this hair. So I was trying to get a good view of the back. I just put like some light curls in there. I like barely curled it because it was already pretty flowy. So I just blended her hair in and put some light curls in it just to, you know, make it look done. Okay, so this is the finished product. This style came out really cute. I love that little ice cream top knot. It's so cute. So I'm going to leave some links in the description box for you to check out this hair. This hair was really good. Like, no lie, it was really good. I really like the hair. So I'm going to leave some links so you can check them out. Make sure you like this